green.
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. It'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The LSU Tigers offense will go on the attack first. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David has worked so hard for this moment too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see how he plays in this one.
It's complete on the right side. Now, guys, when it comes to LSU, they lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of former players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk, and this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs, and they want more. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Got his man on the right. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And that'll be incomplete. sweet. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. So UCLA's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And Jesse, if there is an old warhorse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation.
There he goes. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now the play fake. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on 1st down. Flips it out in the flat. Fights off a defender. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Looking to fire. Swings it out to his running back. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Rushes on him. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown.
Really good defense to take away the pass and take away the big play, but the quarterback just makes absolutely something out of nothing. Scrambles around, finds a way to get in for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Cherry. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Motion from the wideout. A 1st down run on the doorstep. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Tigers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. You want to talk about aggressive or nuts? This offense is staying on the field inside their own 30. Quick release on the RPO. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll go to the counter play. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. All right, guys, let's talk LSU. They had some holes to fill on the roster. They've gone into the portal. They brought in a pretty decent haul. How good do you think this staff feels right now addressing those areas of need, David?
Well, I think you feel really good about bringing in
throws toward the end zone. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Let's send out the kicker here. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. UCLA will go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling.
Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Bounced off his feet.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go.
Guys, this offense is going to have to find a way to protect this quarterback. He has already been under unbelievable duress early in this game, and they're not going to be able to complete throws if they can't keep him standing up.
Now remember, they were stopped on 4th down earlier in the first quarter, but they'll try it again. Sends it downfield. Makes the catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. Touch. No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one.
Get out of here for the next week. Really good defensive game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So LSU's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And Jesse, if there's an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy. And because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low. And so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
When a defense is react to a howitzer coming out like that,
not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that throw.
Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Beautiful fucking return.
Touchdown, UCLA! Stealing a score on special teams.
That was nasty. Nasty work.
Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust, he was going to the house. The sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did his job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They punted on the opening possession of the game. Might still have a few plays left on that opening. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes into 22.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Let's talk for a minute about LSU. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did.
He hurls one deep down the left side.
Good defense.
And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown.
Go and lock up that jet reward, that jet award. Man, that boy Terry's gonna be dangerous this year.
That why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Bruins offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Guys, let's talk a little UCLA. What an offseason in the recruiting department, reeling in a top 10 class, and you got to think that's going to help.
Man, yeah, it's just nice when you get some recruiting and some excitement, right? Get a top 10 class. You know the talent is really, really good. The young talent pushes the older talent, Jesse, and it just makes the squad obviously so much better.
And with that top 10 class, David, they really feel like they were able to reload the roster, and they think they've got some impact freshmen in this class as well. Can't wait to see what they do today.
And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. And the Bruins have their offense in high gear. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chances.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Bruins will have it 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Big loss on the last play, threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Under fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Snags it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And the Bruins, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Looking to throw again. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. Dumps it off in the flats. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Gets it out fast. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. Past the 40. Oh, he's got some space. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. Snagged out of the air. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Bruins. Made the grab and took it off.
this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Now, this QB already in the first quarter has taken some serious punishment. Got sacked a bunch, got hit a bunch. He's been targeted a lot. This offense needs to find some answers before we're going to be looking at his backup playing some serious snaps.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's on target and complete. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Took a shot as he threw. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The handoff as they run the counter play here. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Quarterback may change this route. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. It's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The last two runs went headlong into a brick wall. Now 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. It's coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here's the pressure. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He might want another play. After the incompletion, they go back up top. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Bruins line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Avoids pressure. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Man, he was back there and in the quarterback's face before the Bruin faithful could finish an 8 clap.
I mean, just getting off the ball so quick, penetrating. When you got defensive linemen that can get upfield, rush the quarterback, every Bruins fan will be jacked up.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Bruins decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Wide receiver comes in motion. The play action fake. caught behind the line. It's Traore. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
Here comes the heat. Hauls it in. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Well, they weren't going to give him a chance this time. They just punted that thing toward the sideline. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. The Bruins in the hurry-up. Guys, let's take a minute here and think about UCLA. They reached a national championship game last year, couldn't quite get the job done. What challenges do you see them running into this year beyond the schedule?
And that motivated them all offseason. To be runner-ups, to watch somebody else celebrate and hold the trophy, and you were so close, Jesse. New additions, new faces, but this squad is hungry.
That's the key. This coaching staff really took a deep dive into their roster, and they isolated the positions that they felt they needed to get better at, and they addressed that in high school recruiting and the portal. I'm expecting big things from them this year.
Hauls it in and looking upfield. And the returner will be brought down. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've gotten nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
He's got it on the right. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, I understand what the quarterback's trying to do. He's trying to get it to his playmaker out there. He did. It was almost as if the linebacker knew where the QB was going with the football.
It's complete to the left. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. Give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away.
Go get that. Go get that.
He'll take it on the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down
Yeah,
at the
I
24.
need y'all to get something going with this offense.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Finds his man. It's Cherry. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll go to the air on second and short. They're working that left side. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Using his legs, it's Winston.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Working that left side now. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Winston. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
Moving away from pressure. Going to try to get it himself. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. Wide receivers everywhere on 2nd and 6. The offense changing the play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Trying to escape and get it himself. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Dances away to buy time. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UCLA.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the inside give. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football, and you're now...
Will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Tosses it incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Takes a hit as he fires. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Quarterback making checks. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got him this time. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Bruins Things are moving quickly down the field. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. And off from the shotgun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
The Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Oh, what a move to get room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
That's a shutout, man.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the 2nd half moving forward.
Come on, go get the ball.
Touchdown LSU. A great catch and run for 6.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the 2nd half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs.
Slips one guy, and now he's loose. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So then
turning it on. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the game, and they move the sticks. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Cherry. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. And the Bruins didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Can't make the catch. It's incomplete, and that drop might have cost him a big play on 1st down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Off the RPO, complete. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the middle. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eye.
Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Louisiana is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about down on the Bayou for some time. They're up by 18 over Troy. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously, you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete. The Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the returner is stopped. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. There he goes. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Dumps it to the back. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
It's such a hard time. You know the clock's ticking. You know you're down. You've got to force the ball down the field. But guess what? So does the defense. They knew the vertical routes were coming. They broke on the football, and that does not look good for this ball game.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He'll try it again. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. He's going to let it go. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bruins.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
He'll start the return inside his spot. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. When you've got a veteran behind center as they have, he has to produce more than he has in this one. The passing game's really been ineffective. They just haven't been able to generate explosive plays. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
This defense has just been all over this guy
Think
all
I mean
game
you left
long.
our school
Under
to go be a
pressure,
part of
they're
this
finding a way
shit.
to get to him and affect his rhythm.
Ride
Of course,
the
they have
bench.
an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third down, he drops to throw. On target over the middle. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Let's step up and get the ball.
The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. LSU quick to the line. Wants to throw again. Hit as he throws.
Ball.
Intercepted deep in his own end.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter. Get your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. They go to the wide receiver screen. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Bruins send out the punt unit. They booted away on 4th down. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense. Defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
They'll immediately call timeout. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the move. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to go up top on first down. Steps away. He's going to take off. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Pocket breaking down. Right on the money. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. There is no point in a field goal here, so the offense stays on the field on fourth down. Oh, and pick up the first down. Fires into the end zone. And it's picked off for the third time today.
A hell of a return, my boy.
Touchdown, UCLA! The defense putting points on the board.
And that's a great job by the defender there, back in his own end. He knew he had to make a play. He jumped the route, caught it, and he takes it all the way back. Forget flipping the field. How about scoring a touchdown?
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
LSU 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a